This guy right here, pretty sure that's Pitbull, but I'm not sure why Pitbull's wearing a dress, but we all know it was a huge win for Texas, and their program probably going to vault them into the playoff discussion. They went in Alabama, won by 10 points, really looked dominant in that second half, especially in the fourth quarter. But we're going to take a look at some of the plays that Sark and the Texas offense used. Let's give you a brief breakdown of some things that they did and what the quarterbacks were looking for and what Coach Sark was looking for. Also, before we get started, if you could like and subscribe, that would really help the channel. If you're looking for any merch, you can just scroll down, see Off the Lip Designs. They have Coach's Caviar collection. There will also be a link in the description to go directly to the Coach's Caviar shirts and hoodies and sweatshirts and everything like that. We'll jump right into it. His very first play, all you have is a quick screen out here to the outside. They're going to block right there. They're going to cross block it. He's running the quick screen. You got double slants to the field. So really, all that you're just looking for, as long as they stay too high, where's that mic go? Is he bumped wide enough there to make it 3/2 underneath with that safety over the top? And if they are, now they can go slants there to the backside. So right here, he understands, hey, I can block there and there. Throw it to him, make this safety come down and tackle. Good job right here by the quarterback. All he's doing as soon as he touches his hands, going right foot in the ground, I'm throwing the ball. Not worried about the laces, not worried about anything. Quick screen there to the short side of the field. Easy throw and catch. Good accuracy right there on his upfield shoulder, so now he can go vertical right there. Pretty good block right there on his outside shoulder. Gets him pinned right there, trying to get squared to the outside. Now he's getting that alley right there. Safety has to come down, try to make a play. Middle linebacker's got a long ways to go. Great aggression right here by the receiver. One of the best ones in the nation. Runs through that guy, gets up for a first. Now this is the very first play of the game, so it kind of sets the tone right there. You are going to be able to move the ball. You're going to ball out in space. You're going to have to run. You're going to have to tackle. So really good job right there. Make those D linemen run. Hopefully get into their legs a little bit, but really good first play. Good design. Easy first down. Now if they wouldn't have liked it, as far as 17 maybe bumped a little bit wider. If you're looking at these slants here, he's got outside leverage. So right there, probably would have thrown that, especially if that guy was wider. Right there. Aggressive call right here from Coach Sark. Motion across right there, let him get lined up. And it's very obvious it's man-to-man right here. So they're going to try to get a bit of a rub and get the ball right there to that receiver. Right? If they turn into zone, then you just basically got to smash. You got that corner, snag right there, and you've got an out. So if they did go zone, you've got the zone beater right there. It's going to be working space. You can also go corner over the top. But right here, you can see how he inside releases. He wants to try to make him go over the top because they know this down distance right here being 4th and 2. So he's trying to make this defender go over the top so he can create space and just throw this out right there at the stick. So right here, watching it, see he inside releases. He's looking at that guy over the top of that inside receiver. He works vertical right there to the defensive back, still trying to run that hump. And right here, 5. He's slow off the ball, then he goes right there, understanding it's man-to-man. And you see him change his angle right here and go at that guy. Trying to make him go, again, over the hump. So right there, this defender, to guard this out route, is going to have to go over that guy, his defender, this guy, and his defender. And hopefully you can throw that right now. Maybe even get to the end zone. But right there, he goes over the top. Makes him go over the top right there. He's going at him. And also has to go over the top of his DB. They try to switch it off late. Don't get there in time. Easy throw and catch with a sprint out there as well. Gets out of bounds for about 7 yards on 4th and 2. And right here, straight sprint. All you're doing is you're reaching. Running back's going to help seal the edge right here. Get out, have your feet ready quickly. He's open right now. Try to give him the ball. Easy throw and catch. That's one of those easy throw and catch. Nobody in between you and the receiver. Puts it on his outside shoulder, and he's able to get a first down right there easily in the red zone. It's obviously one of the best defenses in the country. I thought this was also an interesting look here from Texas. They motion their outside receiver in, make him almost look like he's running some sort of a crosser or something. He works back out. You got a tight end, you got a tight receiver right here, and these guys are working a corner, and he's working an out route right there as well, or a stick. But right here you can see, here's the motion coming in, then he just rolls basically to the out on the goal line, and Ewers gets it out right there on time. Pretty accurate ball. Should have been caught right there for a touchdown early, but right here they weren't able to quite connect on that. But again, the receiver's going inside right there, and he's going to work out. There's the tight end that's going outside release, curling that up, trying to create some sort of a rub there. And you've got that corner over the top if you didn't like that out. So basically, getting to the same thing as far as that last play. You got some sort of an out, you got some sort of kind of a snag route right there, and you got a corner over the top. There's different people running it. Obviously, that motion, bringing him in and going there and then back out. Could get this corner on his back like it does right here. Should have been a touchdown there early for Texas. Put them up 7-0, had to settle for a field goal. This is a really good concept here from these squeeze formations. And as you see it snapped, all you got right here is you got a flat route here. You got a post. Two's outside release, and he's going to dig right there. You got a shallow. This back, he's checking, and he's running an angle right back to the middle of the field. Right for quarterback, obviously you're catching it, and you're basically high-low on this cat right here. This out route's to hold that corner. You're saying this receiver's going to beat the safety with his route. If the safety right here on this dig stays low, You're going to go over the top right there, have all that field to throw them open. You got the shallow right there. If everybody stays true, these guys backing up, and you got this shallow and the angle. That would kind of be the check down right here. But right here, good job. Quinn Ewers sees it. His eyes go right here. He sees he's checking there, staying pretty low. One's going vertical, sticks it, ball's out. So right there, he sees his safety. He's flat-footed. We got space. Let's let this thing ride. And you see when he gets this ball out, when he sticks right there, his angle is here. So he puts the ball kind of in this area. And as you'll look, it looks like he should probably flatten him out over there a little directly over the top. Amazing catch right there by one. Right there, if you saw that angle, we're able to throw it now, you would throw him where he's going at more of an angle right here. So he's catching it closer to the numbers. But right there, he threw that thing so early because there's a little bit, basically Turtle from Entourage, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how else that guy would get down on the field, but surely that's the guy from Entourage. I don't know, kind of looks like him. This guy right here, pretty sure that's Pitbull, but I'm not sure why Pitbull's wearing a dress, but love his music. He's doing a great job, still loves to watch football games apparently when he's not doing rap concerts. Here on this look, Alabama's defense is bringing a little bit of pressure here, playing cover one behind it. And as you're looking at these releases out of this wide bunch, you got a guy coming across right here. He's chasing here, so now you're 2-on-1, and the guy at the point of the bunch, he's getting collisioned. Outside release right here, and he ends up running some sort of an option route. But right here, as you see it, point, he's going vertical, he's getting a collision right there. The guy should probably just stay on. They get confused, and both of them come off right there on that option route. Right here, pretty good job by Ewers standing in here. As you see, there's getting some pressure, diving around his legs, has to hold it for just a count. He drills it in there, and all he did was run a dig. So the point of it is just running a dig. So if you just draw it up, he's going to go dig. He's going across right there. He's outside releasing. He's got the option to go out, in, sit, if that just opens up. But there's your dig right there. Great job by Ewers seeing it, even though he's getting a little bit of pressure. Safety's rolling way over the top right there. And these guys don't do a great job of switching off this wide bunch. They leave the guy wide open. Ewers, even though he's got guys all around his legs, is strong enough. Makes a good throw right there. Easy throwing catch in the middle of the field. Big play on 3rd and 4 there for Texas. Here's what I'm looking right here. Texas just going fast. They just got a bubble right there. It's free access to run inside zone that way. Alabama's got all their dudes over here, and they're just all jumbled up. They don't see it fast enough. They're not communicating fast enough, and they get over there, not even really sprinting there. After that ball's been snapped, they throw the bubble. He's just kind of 3/4 jogging out there, knowing that he's out leveraged and he's going to look bad right here. So not a great job right there getting aligned. Great job playing with tempo. Free throwing catch for 16, 17 yards. Nick Saban can't believe it, saying, what the hell's going on? Why can't we just get lined up against trips? But right there, not doing a great job. Good job by Texas. Get it out there to your guys. Here on 1st and 10, down the yellow zone, backed up right here. Texas decides they're going to run RPO. It's just a go right here. If this safety rolls away, you got a press corner right here. You feel good about that shot take. This is A.D. Mitchell right here, transfer from Georgia, who also obviously had a great national championship game. If you don't like it, just run inside zone or duo right here and let it ride on 1st and 10. But right here, see safety's rolling away. Press right here by A.D. Mitchell. I'd probably ask him to tighten in just a little bit because there's really not much space to throw it. If you'd be closer to the ball numbers, that'd be great. But obviously, you're getting away from that safety. Good job leaning, trying to restack and lean in against him. And just uses his body to go up, make a play. Gets his feet down for a huge play right there when they're backed up in the 3rd quarter. So right there, huge play. When you're backed up, you think you're going to be able to get good field position if you get a stop. As you see right here, they're still replaying this over here. So Texas is running this with a lot of tempo right here. 29 seconds left on the play clock. You got 2 tight ends. You got these receivers condensed. You got a vertical, probably a post right here. Fullback works across to help seal. It's a bit of a play action. He leaks to the flats. He comes across and then he's running a wheel on the backside. So right here, we'll take a look. There's the play action. Here's the fullback coming across to help the quarterback. Going vertical, probably trying to hold those safeties and corners. And as you're watching right here, this tight end or fullback, he's down blocking. And you see him just leak. Right there, he's going to try to go over the top of 17 right there and run a vertical. You got 4 right there in the flats, and you got that tight end sneaking down the seam with tons of space. You see that safety corner's way off. This is that linebacker that came down to play the running back. There's the corner that was chasing the outside receiver. 2 explosive plays within a matter of about 30 seconds right there for Texas. Even breaks that tackle, gets down inside 30-yard line. So in about 30 seconds, you went from being backed up base and is aggressive throwing the ball because he trusts his quarterback can make a huge difference. Right here on 2nd and 15, Texas is in empty. So here you got 2 receivers here. You got 3 this direction. Looks like Alabama's rolling to some sort of a cover 3. They're rolling a safety down. And all Texas does is basically run verticals. So right there running verticals, just like maybe out here he's got a basic or something like that. Option, vertical, whatever. It really doesn't matter. What we're looking at right here is this linebacker. He puts hands on and then he's falling to the curl. And right here, Quinn Ewers notices that zone coverage and he says, hey, I'm going to throw a seam right here because there's going to be a window between this backer, and that safety's way too far off. And he's able to recognize that because his eyes start here, sees that safety stay low. It's zone coverage. Let's find our seam, and he drills it. That ball is out right in that window. There's the backer that got hands on. This is the middle backer right here that was right there. So there's the window. Team already up 3 right here. Texas is starting to roll in the fourth quarter. But anyway, easy throw and catch. They end up playing zone coverage with one high way off, and Ewers realizes it and throws that ball directly through the window on a seam. And then obviously you get to a good player, he's going to make something happen. He breaks a tackle, makes a bigger play out of it than it really probably should have been. Another look where they're high-low on a safety on this, and you got an out route by 0. 13 right here, he's going to run this post. You're going to run a skinny post right there. 5 knows he's got to beat this corner, and the quarterback's got to read that safety. So right here, as long as there's a single receiver over to the left, as long as this safety hangs there, then you should be 2-on-1 with that safety if you can beat this corner. So right here, we'll play it and see exactly what takes place. But ball snapped. Quarterback's eyes, they go directly down the middle field. They see that guy's not rolling over, they're not rolling down, not doing anything. So right there, you can stay on it. There's your out route. Going to take that outside linebacker. Cool. 13 getting vertical, sticks his foot in the ground, trying to cross his face, trying to get him to come down and play. Now, obviously, that could be the first look. Ewers could have drilled that ball to him right there and got a completion. But right here, I think he understood, hey, if he's flat-footed at all, which he's not absolutely getting out of there, I'm going to let this thing go to the outside on that post. And right here, if you roll it back, watching A.D. Mitchell, you square that guy up, gives him a bit of a stick to the out, so really good route. Square him up, get him flat-footed, stick to the out, go vertical. You don't want to run that thing across the field. Get as vertical as possible so the quarterback can splash you over if he needs to. But right there, lets it go right here. So this is a really interesting time for him to let it go. So ball's out right now. You see, I saw him driving down. Good instincts, good anticipation right there by Ewers. Lays it out there. Great adjustment here by A.D. Mitchell. Just tracks it down. Huge touchdown there for Texas. Really kind of put this game away. Put them up by 10 in the fourth quarter when they began to roll. Another aspect that I thought was really interesting was after Texas had gotten up by 10 right here and they're trying to put the game away, there's 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, they're really able to establish a run and hold on to the football, run the clock down. And right here on a 3rd and 7, all they're doing is they're in a twin set, so 2-back set, bring him across, faking like a little bit of a jet sweep, running inside zone. And what Alabama's done, they've walked down and mugged down these linebackers to create one line defense here. Here's the guys that are manned up. He's probably manned up here. He's probably manned up on this guy that's rolling across. But right here, you've basically got 6 guys on their 5, with these guys playing man-to-man. He's rolling across, whatever. There's not just a ton right there in the middle. They do a great job of sorting this out, getting a body for body. He even gets up on that backside safety. And easy first down on a 3rd and 7 with 5 minutes left. Obviously, Kevin Steele probably getting pretty intricate right here, trying to do something as far as get after the quarterback. I think it's going to be a pass. But right here, Texas does a good job. Just hand the ball off right there. Worst case scenario, you're going to run at least another 40 seconds off the clock. But right there, you get a first down. Big play right there to almost put this game away, up 2 scores with 5 minutes left. I thought it was a really good game plan by Texas. Obviously, Alabama's got some deficiencies in a few spots that they typically haven't in the recent years. But I still think Alabama's probably, top 5-6 team in the country. I just think Texas is as good as they've been advertised as being. I think their defense is solid, and obviously I think they have the talent on the outside, on the offensive side, as well as the talent up front, which is obviously going to be the key factor whenever you really get going, is those guys up front. Are they going to be able to move people whenever you need to? Because that passing game may not always be on, which they've got enough talent to always be on, but it may not always be on. Maybe a weird game when you're in Manhattan, Kansas, or maybe a weird game when you're in somewhere that you never even heard of, and you got to find a way to win games. And that talent up front, I think, is kind of the difference, along with their talent on the defensive side of the ball, that could make the difference than what they've had in the past. So we'll see, but I believe Texas has got a really good shot to win the Big 12, as well as get sneaking into the college football playoff. And really, as far as talent in the quarterback room, wide receiver room, that may be a problem for a while in the SEC.